SHLL dipping down as well. So I have the chat side over here on this side, and then I've got my trading stuff here. So when I'm looking over here, I'm looking at the chat feed. Not yet, Daniel, but I will. So I do have a couple of swing trades that I'm holding. I have this one on Amazon, and I've got this one on Apple. I took an iron condor on both of these on Monday, I think it was, and I got stopped on the call side on both of them. So I took my loss on the call side, and I got stopped out on those yesterday as Apple squeezed up and as Amazon squeezed up, and now I'm just holding the put side. So the best case scenario would be that the stocks stay within the range of my two strikes and I am able to keep 100% of the profit. But what more often does happen is, it moves up or down and one side gets stopped and then the other side I'm able to hold for a profit. So this 32.50 put that I sold at $6.51 yesterday was at 210. Today, it's probably going to be touching $1. So I'll be looking, if I can, to start scaling out of some of this potentially. We'll see whether or not it gets enough profit to do it. But yeah, so anyways, that's Apple and Amazon. It is Wednesday, so I might look to take some more swing trades, knowing that options expire weeklies on Friday. So I could still take some trades today and get enough premium for Friday's expiration. So I'd probably be looking at stocks like Netflix, Apple, Amazon, maybe Microsoft, stocks that have higher premiums, higher implied volatility. That'll just pay better than if I try to take trades on some of the really cheap ones. But I do still have trades open on Amazon, Apple. So if I added more puts and then didn't take anything off the table and then something happens in the market and we get a big rollover, then all of a sudden those on the short side could end up being a problem. So anyways, FEAC. Yep, so that one's moving up a little bit more. So, again, it is trading a little bit more like a kind of mid-cap stock, a little bit slower moving. But as we get closer to the bell, that one may be worth keeping an eye on. My order's still at 14, just kind of putting it a little bit above the high. I want to see it prove itself. Yeah, and I do see you guys mentioning some big sellers on it, so those will have to clear out. I don't know if they will. PSV, top of the scan, up 45%. Pre-market high was 95. Again, if it does break over $1, that would be a pretty good recovery from this sell-off. So I'd want to see $1, $1.10, $1.20, but you might have some bag holders. I just don't know. So PSV is a maybe. I can put an order at $1.10 on it for probably on that one 10,000 shares would be a good starter. SHLL dipped down and then bounced back up a little bit. But this is kind of a sell-off, a retest of the previous support. If it's resistance, then I'd look for a fade lower. DraftKings, I don't know. Seems like the volume is declining. Not as much interest in it right now. And then, of course, you know, some of the larger cap stocks like Tesla or Netflix. Tesla, you know, off the lows, there could be a setup there. Netflix had a nice $4,000 winner on it yesterday. There might be something there for continuation. RKT, maybe if it can get over 35, but, you know, those are kind of the levels I'm watching. I'm not sure. Let's see. All right. Well, I'm thinking at this point, just watching for pullbacks. Perhaps FEAC does give us an opportunity. I'm not sure. That's a maybe. Yeah, I see Etsy bouncing off the low there of 115-ish. Yep. So we've got about 3.5 minutes to the bell. I encourage you guys to do your pre-trading checklist. Did you eat well? Did you sleep well? Do you have a couple stocks on watch that you like? If you do, what's the condition of the overall market? Overall market, a little slow last few days. Some opportunities on mid caps and large caps, a little slow on small caps. So a good time to be a little more patient, wait for the market to really prove itself, wait for good quality setups. And a reminder not to blindly follow me or anyone else. I don't encourage you guys to mirror trade. I don't think that that's a viable strategy. You have to learn the strategy, and that means studying and practicing and putting in that hard work and paying your dues. So this is a good time to be trading in a simulator. Markets are a little slow, so get that experience, get some practice. The market will pick back up at some point, and when it does, you want to make sure you can be here to capitalize on it, and you didn't blow your account trading during really choppy markets. So this is a time to be a little bit more patient and, try to just soak up as much as you can, learn as much as you can. But faster markets and more exciting markets will be coming, no doubt about it. All right, so that's the game plan here with about 2 minutes to the bell. All right, so about 90 seconds to the bell. There's nothing that I'm really dialed in on at the moment. We have FEAC, which has hit a high of 1375, has now pulled back a little bit. It's probably a good one to consider dips on, but I'm going to sit and wait for good quality opportunities. I've got a couple swing trades that are open that are green today, so I have that going for me, and I might look to add some more swing trades and maybe watch some of the mid cap and large cap stocks to see whether or not there's better opportunities there. I don't want to get caught up in the choppiness of small caps, but large caps can also be just as choppy. So I just don't want to get caught up in choppiness in general. I want to look for and trade good quality setups. PSV, yeah, I see it. Again, if it breaks over $1, that's interesting. FEAC, if it can get over 14, or maybe the first candle to make a new high, but I don't know, needs to pull back a little bit. DraftKings, DKNG, this one has pulled back a little bit, but maybe over 42. And SHLL, this one made a big move yesterday, was consolidating, but now is starting to fail a little bit. So all right, so here's the bell. FEAC, my charts seem to have frozen on that. In fact, I think they have frozen across the board on everything. So I have no charts at the moment on eSignal. Let's see, SHLL, Tesla. Tesla, be mindful that we've got a double bottom right around 70, 470, 50. Watching Tesla. I'm long Tesla, taking a starter. I want to see if it pops back up. I'm in at 69.13. You can see there's a kind of big seller stacked up there at 70.75. So I'm just getting out of that with $800 profit, whatever. VRA, I see that one. I'm going to want to wait for a little bit of a pullback. Oh my goodness, doesn't want to pull back. So see that move on VRA? That's a big deal. To have something move like that, that's important. That's significant. That's the first kind of big move we've seen here. Obviously today, but even in a while. So I'll watch that on resumption. I thought, because it's been a little bit of a slow market, I considered jumping in right around 7, and I was like, you know what? That'd be chasing it, because it might pop to 708 and then flush back to 680. But now all of a sudden it ripped up. So, all right, good to see. Maybe there'll be some more opportunities. Can it hold this level? I don't know. We'll find out. My swing trades are looking really good. Obviously, I mean, they're both in really good shape on Amazon and Apple. The puts, Amazon being up quite a bit. Just gonna hide those for right now, though. So Tesla did end up bouncing back up nicely from a low of 66 all the way up to 73. I guess I got out a little too soon, but I wasn't totally sure when I saw that seller. I don't know. I was kind of like, uh-oh, that's weird. And 70 was the flat bottom that needed to hold. And, if the flat bottom breaks, that can be a big flush. So it dropped a little further than I thought right there. 470, 52. Went down to 66. It's a pretty big break. So, I don't know. GES, girl, come on. A little higher priced on this one. Actually gonna close. Just check my task manager. I feel like something's running slow. Maybe it's just the e-signal's running slow. Oh, that's what it is. Yep. Close down some of my 10-second charts that I really don't need right now. Go lay down. Hey, June. Come on. Go lay down, girl. So 729 was the halt level. And the halt time was 9:33. It's interesting on that CNBC. All right, so VRA, watching resumption. Halt was 729. So I'm going to watch for dips off of 7 or over 750 for an ad. So a little bit of a low open. I'd probably be taking profit here if I was in it. PSV halt levels at 99 cents. Yep, I see shell, SHLL. So this one has a high right now of 57. We need to wait for a little pullback. Tesla, pretty big drop. Halt level on PSV is $1.06. It's moved up a little bit. BRN, I see that. I'm not sure if there's news on it. Yeah, I'm kind of watching PSV over $1, the whole dollar break. Watching PSV. Got some sellers there. I put my order at $1.02. So Tesla right now is a bear flag. You had strong sell-off on high volume, a lighter volume bounce. The volume weight average price I would think would be upside resistance. So NNOX is not on my scanner. WKHS, look at that drop. Oh my God. Yikes. So NNOX, let me look at this. I see that somewhat recent IPO. High right now is 43.50. Nice pickle, good job. Oh, got too greedy. Well, that's all right. Hey, Valerie, that's the right thing to do, especially in this market. Just sit tight and watch. Practice in a simulator, but take it easy for sure. MDIA. So halt level is at 73. 94,000 shares of volume. So I'm kind of letting the opening range shake out a little bit and see if there are some obvious trades. Maybe as we get past this. Nice on DKNG. MDIA coming back up to the halt level. Halt level is 492. So DraftKings is at the volume weight average price. Definitely be a question to see whether or not it can hold this level. MDIA hit a high there of 97 before pulling back to 87. I think John was looking around the volume weight average price. Or maybe it was the high of a previous candle. MDIA is kind of accumulating a little bit here. Halt level moving up. I'm going to watch to see whether or not the halt level moves up again and whether or not it dips. I'm long at 504 MDIA, buying that dip. Halt level is at 534. So now over 520 is an add. Watching here. Adding there for the breakthrough 520. Back of mind target would be a squeeze up to 534. I'm going to look to add on a pullback. 520 is still the spot that I'm kind of dialed in on. Low is 480. Adding long right down there, 480 to catch the pop back up over 5. First 1 minute candle to make a new high is what I'm going to be watching here, which will be back over 5. High green volume on that 5 minute candle, which is good. $72 by 78. Volume weight average price is at 75. Added at 73 down there to bring my average down a little bit. Still looking for the first 1 minute candle to make a new high. Nice on DKNG, DraftKings. Stopped out, took the loss, 6,400. Sucks. So now I've got my work cut out for me to try to rebound from that. Tesla definitely selling off pretty hard. Wow, Tesla a little bit of a free fall there. Down to 36.
All right, my beautiful friends, here we are.
Yeah, Apple I think Apple's what's carrying the NASDAQ. SPY hitting those new lows, but the SPY is still up. NASDAQ is down 0.5%, so that's big so far. So that's why you guys may be feeling this drop a little bit more, because most of the markets are up, but just the NASDAQ is getting clapped. Yeah, Nvidia got clapped too. Yeah, Apple's down 4% now. Holy crap, that's big, bro. That's gonna become the problem. I think this is all still kind of working itself out. September Walmart put up 50. Nice. Walmart hitting more lows. Is this the great clapping? I mean, again, just Apple and Tesla are down a lot. It's impacting the NASDAQ a little bit bigger, but we were kind of expecting this. I mean, this is just typical rotation there in that sense, or again, a lot of big moves there. So, yeah, sensing some scared money today. Tesla big red again. I mean, I'm really concerned with Apple just because Apple's waiting on everything else, but Tesla as well is still important. But you're getting this rotation now. Like, look at like Coca-Cola's up 3%. Microsoft, big Dow component, still up another 150. You know, and it's tech. So you're getting rotations right now, and the question is why and how, really. See, now look at you guys see the Microsofts. For some reason now the Microsofts are getting more premium now than earlier. That's really weird. Factory order just come out.